Hey scholars, this is Mr. Murphy. Okay, so I want to give you a smart start. I want us to start smart, okay? And one thing about this is if you want to understand any topic, you have to just begin that topic well, okay? Because if you miss it from the beginning, then it's going to be an issue as you move on in the topic. So I want us to have a very good start on this topic. What do I have on your screen now? I have what we call money. Now, everybody loves money. Everybody wants money. Everybody likes money. Or anyhow you want to put it, people just want money. They need it. We need money. Even children, as children, you need money. You need money to buy things. You may want to buy snacks or biscuits. You may want to buy the things you need, and money is going to help you do the purchase. So money is good. We all like money. But then on mathematics, we do things concerning money. So first, I want us to get a very good start. I'm going to let you understand that in Nigeria, we spend naira and kobo, as you can see, but there are wrong ways to write naira and kobo. Okay, so what are the correct ways? First, I'm going to deal with the correct ways. As you can see, I have 5 naira, and then I have 60 kobo. You can see I have the two signs. This is the naira sign. This is the kobo sign. If you're going to put the two signs when you want to write, please make sure there is space in between. If you're going to put the two signs, make sure there is space in between. But if you're going to put just one sign, which is the naira sign, just naira sign, then you have to put dot. That dot separates the naira from the kobo, as you can see in this case. The dot separates the naira and the kobo. But if you decide to put the naira sign, the dot and the kobo sign, that's the wrong way to write naira and kobo. So let's get it correctly, okay? Now let's move on. What is money? Money is what is used as a medium of exchange for goods and services. What are goods? Goods are those physical things you can buy, things you can buy and touch. For example, if you go and get a ball, it's a good, okay? It's goods. It's an example of goods because it's something you can see and touch. But then there are some services. These are things we cannot see and touch. For example, coming to school, I'm going to teach you in school. And when I teach you in school, I'm passing knowledge to you. It's not as if you can undo the knowledge, you can touch it, you can play with it. No, you can't see it, but you can understand it. It's a service. Okay, so teachers teaching in school is service. You're going to hospital for treatment, that's service. The render services there. But when you go and buy physical things, those are called goods. So every country of the world has our own money in various denominations. By denominations, I mean they have different units of money they spend. For example, in Nigeria, we have the 5 naira, the 10 naira, the 20 naira, the 50 naira. And then 100 naira, 500, 200. The highest is 1,000 for Nigeria. So you have to understand that we have both coins and notes. The coins is no longer popular because children don't even want to see coins. They want to see the notes because of the value of money. So one important thing for you to note is that 100 kobo make 1 naira. 100 kobo make 1 naira. This is going to help you when it's time for you to convert from naira to kobo, or from kobo to naira. Also take note that, like I've said earlier, that the different countries have different currencies. So in Nigeria, we spend naira and kobo. But guess what? In Ghana, you don't spend naira, they spend cedis. In America, they spend dollars. Okay? So different countries of the world have their own currencies. Conversion of money. How do we convert money? To convert money means to change money from one form to the other. For example, because we are Nigerians and I'm going to be dealing with naira and kobo mostly, I'm giving you examples of how you can change 10 naira to kobo. If you want to convert naira to kobo, whenever you need to convert naira to kobo, you must multiply by 100. To convert naira to kobo, you must multiply by 100. As you can see, 10 times 100 gives me 1,000 kobo. And then to convert 2 naira to kobo 2, I just say 2 times 100, that gives me what? 200 kobo. So the question is, how do I now convert from kobo to naira? To convert from kobo to naira, we don't multiply by 100. Instead, we divide by 100. As you can see in these examples, the first one is 1,600 kobo. If you want to convert 1,600 kobo to naira, just divide by 100. As you can see, we do the 0 cancel 0. That's the normal thing to do. When you do the 0 cancel 0, then you have just 16 left. That makes it 16 naira. The same thing or the same principles is applied to example 2. So do not forget that to change kobo to naira, you have to divide by 100. But to convert naira to kobo, you have to multiply by 100. So next slide. Addition of money. We can add up money. But the good thing is, to add up money is just the same. We add up money the same way we add up whole numbers. The same way we add up whole numbers and kobo. Whole numbers and decimal, rather. So, look at this example. In example 1, I have 157 naira, then 59 kobo. If you want to convert this, if you want to add up these two figures, this and this, as you can see, first you must put them accordingly. Put the naira under naira and the kobo under kobo. Then add normally. That's add the normal way we add whole numbers. You get your answer. If you have a remainder, take it to the next side. The same principle applies to example 1b. Now, these principles also apply to subtraction of money. If you want to subtract money, what do? Put them orderly. Make sure the naira is under naira, as you can see, and the kobo under kobo. So do the subtraction the normal way you do subtraction of whole numbers. If you have to borrow, please borrow. Take one, and when you borrow, don't forget that borrowing from from a number means that the number will reduce by 1. Okay? And when you take it to the next side, you put it just beside it. That's what I did here. First, I had 7 minus 8. 7 minus 8. If you want to do 7 minus 8, that's not possible. So you have to come here and borrow 1. Now, when you borrow 1, that becomes 1 and 0. That is 10. So you cannot borrow from the 10 to 7. That makes it 17. So 17 minus 8 gives us what? It gives us 9. Now, don't forget I borrowed 1 from 10. So that 10 became 9. So 9 minus 1 gives us 8. Just the normal way we do subtraction of whole numbers. Or, as example 2 states, this is just the normal way we do subtraction of decimal. The points under each other, then we work accordingly. Next slide. Multiplication of money. If you want to multiply money, you multiply money just the normal way you multiply whole numbers. That makes it quite interesting. You multiply money just the normal way you multiply whole numbers, or the normal way you multiply decimals. As you can see, we multiply money the same way we multiply numbers, either in whole or decimal form. So multiply. If you have a 2-digit answer, write 1. Take the other digit number to the next side. Just the normal way, as you can see here. For example, in this case, I did 4 times 6. I got 24, but I just wrote 4 and took 2 to the next side. So when I now did 4 times 2, I got 8 plus the 2 I took to the next side. That made it 10. So I had to write 0 and take 1 to the next side. Just the normal way we multiply all numbers. Now, division of money. How do we divide money? We divide money the normal way we divide all numbers or decimals. The normal way we divide. Now, let's look at these examples. Although I'm going to use long division in this example, but I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain the short division too, because the short division is quite easier for most pupils. Now, let's look at this. First, for the long division, I did 7 divided by 4. I got 1. I went to the one at the top. Don't forget the 3 basic principles I've taught you. I divide, I multiply, I subtract. Okay? So after dividing, I got 1. When I said 4 times 1, I got 4 at the bottom, right? So I subtracted, I got 3. This is just the way it goes. The normal way we divide, we do long division. If you want to do this in the short form, it's even look kind of like easier. What you have to do is just write 7, the naira, which is 7, then the 04, which is 4 kobo beside it, then divide by 4 under. When you're dividing, you have a remainder, take it to the next side. Let's say I say 7 divided by 4, I'm going to get 1, but the remainder is going to be 3. So when I take the remainder to the next side, that makes it 30, because the remainder is going to be 3. So 3 and 0, that makes it 30. So when I say 30 divided by 4, I'm going to get 7, there's 7 at the top. So what will be the remainder? The remainder is going to be 2. So when I bring the 2 closer to 4, that makes it 24. So when I say 24 divided by 4, I get 6. That makes it 7 and 6. That's 76. The same principles apply to other examples. So do not forget the basic principles when it comes to money. To convert from naira to kobo, multiply by 100. But to convert from kobo to naira, divide by 100. Stay smart and stay safe. Thank you very much.